Hey guys, welcome back for another garden tour, and today we're going to do things a little different. The first Saturday of every May is World Naked Gardening Day. So today, we're going to do our garden tour naked. So now that I've got your attention, did you know that we're now offering landscape and interior design services? So if you or anybody you know is in need of some design services, let us know. We'll put a link in the description below, but it's at rodneyandjake.com. I promise I'll put some pants on before doing the console. All right, so before we get on with the tour, just a quick bit about World Naked Gardening Day. The reality is it's just about having a little bit of fun. Be wise and be smart. We've got the luxury on our property where we don't have neighbors on one side, we've got a creek on the back side, and as you guys have seen from the garden tours, the property is extremely private. So we're gonna be wise when we're out there, but the goal is just to have some fun. So if you've got a greenhouse, you've got a patio, whatever, just be wise about it, enjoy it, be naked, love yourself, love your body. Everybody's different. We love ourselves, we love you. Come enjoy naked gardening with us. See, even Jake is enjoying World Naked Gardening Day.
Yes, I love it.
So since we did our last video, we've done a little bit of additions to the landscape. We wanted a little extra color, so in our little shade bed here, we did add in the caladiums. They give us kind of a pop of white in the shady bed. I did transplant some more oxalis into this bed that is finally taking off as well as the dwarf Aurelia finally popping up. In the side yard, we do finally have all of our elephant ears popping up. So we've got the purple ones, which I forget the name of, as well as the gigantic here. This guy's got the real big leaves, like 3 to 4 foot. So that guy's going to be really massive, but we've got each of the purples finally popping up here. And I did add in some more ajuga in this bed. Apparently there's a purple theme over here that I did not realize until just now. The honeysuckle, it is got about 6 to 8 inches of growth so far. That's big, right? Yeah, I think that's big. It's a lot of growth, right? In the side yard too, most of the time in a side yard and design, you don't really get a lot of space as far as usability space. And so what we've recently done is added in our new outdoor gym. It's a cool looking structure, but it's not necessarily something you want as soon as you walk out your back door. So we did use the side yard for that. Side yard space, you don't really get a whole lot of functionality typically. It's typically more used for storage or things of that nature. And of course, it being an outdoor gym, I had to add a birdhouse. I think it's a birdhouse for raccoons, honestly. I don't know what else is gonna fit in that thing. But yeah, let's keep going. We also did take some of our evergreens out and get those guys finally planted. They were in a tall cylinder pot for years, and so they had quite the root system, so we're hoping that they get established. We did expand the bed in front of the bamboo, so we now have a row of the spineless prickly pear here, which were given to us by some friends. We also have the mother plant in a terracotta pot over there that we're gonna keep taking pieces off. We're hoping to create kind of a hedge effect in front of the bamboo. The bamboo has had some struggles over the last few years with different freezes in our weather conditions and the droughts we've gone through. So we wanted something a little more evergreen in front of it. So I'm hoping that the paddle cactus will give us that effect. And it will be kind of a layered along the back here. It was looking really silly with just kind of our green space going straight to the bamboo. So I wanted something with some better texture and depth to the yard. Bougainvillea is finally blooming. She was starting last month, but it is actually finally opening up now. I think we finally got enough consistent warm weather to make it look a little bit nicer. She still needs a haircut. We haven't given her a haircut, but she does like stress, remember, so the hotter the better. I will probably chop it up in about a week or so once those blooms finally open up. But the biggest project we've done last month was we created a little outdoor kitchen and potting bench space. So if you remember, this is where we kept our dining room table outside. We've kind of moved that out to the center of the deck now, and we put in a awesome outdoor kitchen space here. We did put a sink in, hooked up to a water hose. It's like a little terracotta sink from made in Mexico. We found it off of Facebook Marketplace actually. And so we use that and sink that into the concrete so it's level and flush. It drains out to a new garden bed that's got the rush in it. The rush is a plant that kind of likes more of a boggy condition and situation. And then we poured a 1.5-inch thick concrete countertop, and then we reused some metal as the back, created a little bit of an overhang so we could have the bar top stools. And then we got this awesome Blackstone griddle. It's the 36-inch one, and built it in a little home. And then we also did a cool imprint of a monstera leaf in the concrete, because why not? Yeah, so we made a really cool space out of it. When we added in the outdoor kitchen too, we realized that with the grill opening, we had to kind of reconfigure our clippies from Botanopia. So we did do more of a kind of a square pattern, so kind of a 3x3 with them here, and eliminated the ones that would have been over the grill. It can get a little hot. The sedge, though, like our Texas heat, they don't like the grill heat. And our wonderful japonica is finally starting to fill in and leaf out. We've got some new branches. A little bit more pruning, I think, strategically here, but as you can see, all the new growth that we were talking about last month has finally started to flourish. And then we also added in some the sweet potato vine, and hopefully give it a little bit of color. But I'm feeling a lot better about that. The cuttings I took were not successful, so we're gonna try another round once it gets some more growth on it, because it is a beautiful plant and it's super hard to find. And then this star jasmine did finally open up with some blooms, and it is putting on some growth, so I'm hoping, you know, the irregular use of the sink will get a little extra water here too. In the front entryway here, we did add in some more impatiens. Jake found a photo from, I think, 2 years ago where I did a little bed row of these guys and they exploded and really filled out. So we did get some of these kind of coral salmon colored ones. They're really beautiful, gives a pop of color, great contrast with the oxalis that are all finally shooting up some new leaves. We added some of the caladiums out front here. This is where we transplanted the Anacacho orchid from into the backyard. But we do have then the root beer plant and the cast irons. Everybody's got new growth, and the ligularias over there are starting to fill out finally, which is nice. I think the consistent warmer weather that we're getting is great. The downfall we're running into right now is it's been cloudy and drizzly for like a week straight. We need more sun, but not too hot. Gotta have the best of both worlds. All right, guys, that's it for today. Remember, if you've got any friends or family that need some design work, tell them to look us up. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, follow us on our Instagram, check us out on TikTok. But for now, get out there, get naked, and enjoy your garden.